Happy Saturday, Veggie Fit families. I'm Dr. Yami and welcome to Veggie Fit Kids. I hope that you guys are doing fabulous this weekend. I wanted to bring you a little something different this week, an inside look to a special project that's going on in Yakima. So this week was really busy for me and very, very exciting. We had the 2-day community site visit from the Blue Zones project team. So about 2 years ago, me and one of my friends and colleagues, Kate Gottlieb, started something called the Yakima Health and Wellbeing Coalition. And we did that specifically to bring the Blue Zones project to Yakima. Have you heard of the Blue Zones? Blue Zones are places around the world that have an unusually high number of healthy centenarians, or people that are living beyond the age of 100, living long, living well. Now, Dan Buettner and the National Geographic team many years ago traveled to these 5 natural blue zones in the world, and they are Icaria, Greece; Sardinia, Italy; the Nicoya Peninsula of Costa Rica; Okinawa, Japan; and Loma Linda, California. Yes, we did have one natural blue zone here in the United States. They did qualitative research in these areas. They found 9 commonalities that they felt may explain why people in these areas live such long, healthy lives, and they called it the Power 9. Now, those Power 9 are move naturally, purpose, so have a sense of purpose; downshift, which means de-stress; 80% rule, eating until you're 80% full, or having ways in your culture in your life that prevent you from overeating; plant slant, eat a predominantly plant-based diet, I'm a fan of that one; wine at 5. Most of the people in these areas did consume a moderate amount of alcohol. Family first, so put your family first, be surrounded by family; belong, and that one pertains to belonging to a faith-based community, attending services regularly, but really it can be belonging to any group that you feel like you're a part of; and right tribe, so surround yourself with people that support you. Now, here is where it gets exciting. They took the Power 9 principles and they wondered, can we apply these principles to an existing community and blue zone that community? Can we reverse engineer longevity? And they started the very first Blue Zones project in Albert Lea, Minnesota. And in fact, they did affect health outcomes. The healthcare claims for city workers dropped. They had decreased smoking rates, increased volunteerism. The next project was in the beach cities, and they have had some amazing things happen, like the incidence of childhood obesity dropping by 78% after several years of the project. After I read the book, The Blue Zones and the Blue Zone Solution by Dan Buettner, and found out more about the Blue Zones project, I wanted to bring it to Yakima because I feel that Yakima is the right place for this to occur, for us to transform our community and become healthier so that we can live longer, healthier lives together. But the whole purpose of the Blue Zones is to change the environment around us so that the healthy choice becomes the easy choice, so that we are healthy by default and we have more ability to make choices that allow us to live long, healthy lives. So this week, they came and did the 2-day community site visit, which is one of the phases of bringing the Blue Zones project to Yakima. And it's time for us to assess, is Yakima ready to become a Blue Zones? Are we ready to move on to the next step of this huge transformative process that could change Yakima for decades to come? Well, I want you to look at what we did, so take a little sneak peek on the inside. I hope you enjoy it. Do you live in a community where there's a Blue Zones project? Have you traveled to one of the natural Blue Zones? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that this is something that you would like happen in your community? Give me a like, comment below, share the video. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll catch you next week. Yep, so everybody's gonna wanna come move here. Reverse engineer. Very nice. Darn. Oh, because it's time to get back to reality. Sorry to my... Kate and I are here and we're super excited because tonight is the first event for the Blue Zones community site visit. So what are you most excited about, Kate?
Well, we've been working on this for almost 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
2 years. 2 years. And we're starting to see things come together, puzzle come together. Phase 3 almost complete. so excited.
And we're going to help make Yakima
A healthier,
healthier city, yeah.
place to live.
Yep, so everybody's gonna wanna come move here, and then we're gonna have an overpopulation problem. But until then, we're going to be working on bringing the Blue Zones project here, helping people eat more whole plant foods, walk more, move more, de-stress, have a sense of purpose in their life, all the things that we all wanna have to live longer, have healthier lives. So this is my office set up with the table. We're gonna have a nice meal, 100% plant-based and delicious. Are you excited about the food?
Absolutely. Jason Patel is amazing.
All right, check in later. It is Tuesday morning, May the 1st. May the 1st.
May the 1st.
And here we are, it's a very special day. Today is our community transformation presentation from the Blue Zones. There's Thane. Thane has been instrumental in this process. We couldn't have done it without him, but we are super excited. We're super excited for this day. I think that there's great things to come. How do you feel, Kate?
I feel pretty confident. I'm excited to see who shows up in the room today.
Yeah, well, great things are coming from this, and I will show you some clips as the day goes on. We're both wearing blue. Thane is also wearing blue. Yay! Very nice. Here we go, community transformation presentation, Blue Zones. Let's Blue Zone Yakima. We can do this together to live longer, healthier lives.
With purpose.
All right, let's do it.
You'll forget
So what do you think about Blue Zoning Yakima?
I think it's a great idea.
You seem super convinced about that. It's like you're very natural about it.
Right. I love being on camera. Too.
I like how you're wearing blue today. Did you do that specifically for the Blue Zones?
Of course, yeah.
How about you? Why are you not wearing blue?
I didn't think about it this morning. I just was like, what fits and what can I throw on?
But probably because I made you do like the entire presentation last night and it used up all your brain energy. So.
Yeah. Well, oh no. Actually, what I'm gonna wear tomorrow is blue.
Darn.
You know, we fail hard today, guys.
Hey everybody, and welcome. I see so many beautiful, familiar faces, and we are just so excited for this day, Tuesday, May the 1st. The beginning of our 2-day community site visit from the Blue Zones project and the continuation of something great. So thank you all for being here.
Today's the day. Bring your voice, bring your information, bring your challenges, barriers.
We put out an RFP, we had 78 cities raise their hand, wanted to be innovators in population health. We could only choose one. We chose Albert Lee.
Yeah, so that was what first attracted me, was sort of the vibrancy of communities and being able to invest in your downtowns and kind of build this more community spirit. And
Well, the 2-day site visit is over. The Blue Zones project team is on their way back home, and I think it went really well. I feel lots of good energy, lots of positivity, lots of hope for Yakima and our future as a healthy city with high well-being scores, and I'm really excited. But just as I feel like it's time to relax, it's actually time to get to work and finding a source of funding for this project, this multi-year project. And the Blue Zones project team will be back in 45 days to give us their report. And at that point, we should have a good idea of who may be able to fund this project. So I'm really excited. I'm going to walk to work now because it's time to get back to reality. Sorry to my patients for the past 2 days that I haven't been in the office, but now it's time to get to the real work. Who's going to fund this project and how are we going to get there? Because I know that we can. So let's Blue Zone Yakima.
On that flight down, I was reading a book by Colin Campbell called The China Study. And it was that book that made me realize that a plant-based diet is really where I want to be. And I remember that Pamela, my wife Pamela, didn't make that trip with me. I went with her father. I went with my father-in-law. And when I got off the plane, I like to always text Pamela. And I didn't even really know what I was saying. I'll never forget it. But I text Pamela, I think I just became a vegetarian. Are you in? And she texts me right back. She texts back, I'm in. And so it was kind of one of those magic moments in life where you say, wow, that didn't even take any convincing or anything. I just knew that from other discussions we had had, by some of the courses that we've been to and conferences we've been to around the country, that this was something that we both kind of had in the back of our minds, that we needed to start walking the walk, that we needed to start taking the steps to get ourselves so that others can see what we're doing.